phone on silent so that it does not disturb diners. But without further ado, welcome to Antony and Cleopatra.
After a series of civil conflicts, the vast Roman territory has been divided between three triumvirs: Octavius Caesar controlled the west, Lepidus who the provinces, and Mark Antony in charge of the east.
During her reign of Egypt, between 51 and 30 BC, Cleopatra tries to preserve her country's power against the advancing Roman Empire.
While in Egypt, Antony falls into Cleopatra's spell, as did Julius Caesar before him.
This relationship leads to a decline and eventual defeat by Octavius Caesar, Julius Caesar's nephew.
When Antony commits suicide, Cleopatra, left at Octavius Caesar's mercy, also kills herself, and she and Antony pass from history into legend.
Egypt, 51 to 30 BC. Vilo and Demetrius, two Roman soldiers, discuss how their general, Mark Antony, has fallen in love with the Egyptian queen Cleopatra and has lost interest in his proper role as one of the three leaders of the Roman Empire.
The queen has captivated Antony. He's only half the man he used to be.
She's turned the greatest soldier that we've ever known into a foolish puppet of a Rome.
I pray that Antony knows that to Rome he should go.
Hark, here comes the fool struck by Caesar's brother.
So, how much do you love me? Can you say?
It's never wise to measure love that way.
Excuse me, sir. I brought bad news from Rome.
Don't bother me with trivia from home. I live in Egypt, not that distant place. Now give the queen and I some breathing space. When Caesar hears this, he will go spare. His command has deserted him for her.
short, may not be the best choice. Pray listen and learn from the message from them. Don't show him concern.
It is nothing, my dear. My duty is only to you. It'll be to my wife if she scolds and rebukes. Or Caesar with summons and ideas. What a bore. I serve not these people. It is you I reward.
Demetrius, how does he ignore such a letter? To disrespect Caesar, he should really know better.
We can only hope that tomorrow's clear. The veil of love has blinded our leader.
Alexis, dear Alexis, have you sent the soothsayer you hired for our queen?
Soothsayer, here comes a new all things.
Soothsayer, tell me what 3 things?
Target, give her your palm to read. I'll take only 2 things. I don't have her read.
Your beauty will be greater this day. You'll be loved by many. How many, I cannot say.
And what will be my life expectancy?
You will outlive the queen, I guarantee.
Tell Iris too. What will her future be?
Your future is the same as hers, I see.
Can you be clear, my good woman?
That is all I can tell you.
Might my fortune be just a little better?
Oh, be quiet, silly. You'll be named in a better.
Hey, soothsayer, won't you listen to my prayer? Won't you tell me what the future's got in store for me? Hey, soothsayer, I can't wait another day, so won't you tell me right away what is my destiny? I want to know for sure what the future's got in store. Please stop this mystery. Give me just a vision or a little premonition. Hey, soothsayer, won't you listen to my prayer? Won't you tell me what the future's got in store for me? Hey, soothsayer, I can't wait another day, so won't you tell me right away what is my destiny? Hey, soothsayer, won't you listen to my prayer? Won't you tell me what the future's got in store for me? Hey, soothsayer, I can't wait another day, so won't you tell me right away what is my destiny? I want to know for sure what the future's got in store. Please solve this mystery. Give me just a vision or a little premonition. Hey, soothsayer, won't you listen to my prayer? Won't you tell me what the future's got in store for me? Hey, soothsayer, I can't wait another day, so won't you tell me right away what is my destiny?
A messenger has arrived from Italy with very urgent news for Antony.
I asked for permission to share what I'm told. The contents I fear may upset Antony's world.
Speak plainly, with haste. Don't delay anymore. Read out your letter, or I'll show you the door.
Fulvia, your wife, along with your brother, has mounted an army against Caesar, no other. They fought and floundered but lost the battle in vain. Lord, help me, this last battle will surely bring the most pain.
Who are you, girl? Why do you hang your head?
Sir, Fulvia, your wife Rome is dead.
Well, that's a big relief for Antony.
I need to go to Rome immediately. I must return to stop the capture of the seas. Pompey's power is spreading like a disease. He's on his way there now to attack, and in respect to Fulvia, I'll go back.
Oh, never was their queen so mightily betrayed. I knew from the first that it would be this way. How could I have thought you'd be faithful and true, when you have been to Fulvia unfaithful and untrue? It was insanity to believe that from your heart you had spoken, when false vows are made just as soon as they are broken. What mean you, lady? This is not true. I only wish I was as big and as strong as you. Then you'd see the courage inside the queen. Your cowardly actions leave a lot to be seen.
My lady, if I pray, listen to your men. Fulvia is dead and he must do what he can to challenge Pompey and stop the coup. He wouldn't leave if he didn't have to.
Is what he says true?
Truer than the sky is blue.
But you should be filling vials with your tears. Yet your wife's death fills your face with cheer. You do not really love me, I can tell, and you wouldn't bother if I died as well.
Rome. Young Octavius Caesar, son of Julius Caesar, complains to Lepidus and Octavia, his sister, that Antony has abandoned his responsibilities as a statesman, and in doing so, has also abandoned the better part of himself.
How now, brother? From Alexandria, what news? Tell me of Mark Antony. What are the letters' views?
They say Antony spends all his time with Queen Cleopatra, eating, drinking wine, and they're together fishing all day long, with lots of time wasting going on.
These are but weaknesses, not a threat to the land. Roman crisis, I find that hard to understand.
Franco's events are taking place as well. Here comes a messenger with more detail.
This news I bring I recommend. Your supporters who forged your faith at Acroslon now obey Siptus Pompeius, whose will is clear. They now love him. Their commitment has veered.
I should have known that people are picky. I must admit, this makes things tricky. Pompey is now the ruler of the sea, and his pirates are invading Italy.
Let's hope this news fills Antony with disgrace. We'll gather our armies, send them out at peace. Pompey thrives in our absence, his rule grew short.
Antony's presence is even more than I thought.
Sceptus Pompeius, or Pompey, discusses the military situation with his lieutenants, Varius and Menas.
The people love me and the sea is mine. In Egypt, Antony just wastes his time, and Caesar's lost a plot or so I've heard. With Lepidus, you can't believe a word.
But Lepidus and Caesar fight on land, and quite successfully, I understand.
We heard they have enormous forces, ships on seas and soldiers and horses.
I think you've got this all wrong. Now, Varius, explain what's going on.
The news we speak is unfortunately true. Despite Egypt's hold, Antony is almost in view. In less than an hour, he will arrive in Rome.
Well, Caesar won't be pleased to have him home. After the mutiny from Fulminatus' brother, I expect him and Caesar will be fighting each other.
You fool! Don't forget their quarrels and ills. Their petty arguments will also instill. Our survival depends on the strongest legion, or I fear we'll soon be kicked out of this region.
Rome. Antony and Caesar enter with their attendants and sit down to talk.
Good friends, The cause which joins you is moral. Let's not be separated by a tiresome quarrel.
She's right. Discuss this with calm and quiet voices. Keep your tempers cool and make sound choices.
You're welcome back in Rome. But Antony, your brother and wife made war on me. They said they were fighting in your name, and in acting for you, they died in shame.
I assure you, Caesar, their fight was against me too. They hated my authority. That much is true. Together we are strong, despite the lies you've been fed.
I sent you letters that you never read!
Gentlemen, may I suggest you make the truce? Forget your griefs and put your fights into use.
But if not forgotten, you can at least pretend. You can argue forever with sword deals at an end.
You're only a soldier. Remember your place.
Then I'll be nothing but a sword with an unreadable face.
Stop getting so angry for heaven's sake.
I have a bold suggestion now to make. Octavia is Caesar's sister, right? So why don't she and Antony unite?
Be careful, Agrippa. Let Cleopatra not run with this idea into material bound.
It's true I'm not married. Let's hear what you say.
This would make you brothers. There's no greater way to unite our triumvirs, and together in unity we can march towards Pompey and save our community.
Does Caesar give permission for this plan?
I give my blessing. Here's Octavia's hand.
With this new bond, we're united at last. Forget your disagreements, they're all in the past. I give you my word, I'll be faithful and true. I only ask the same honor from you.
You are the bond that joined our kingdoms together. Our actions will be guided and can face any weather.
Salutations and welcome to Rome. For too long you have been far from home. Tribulations we've had in the past. Now we are united at last, and we stand here with pride, man to man, side by side, and forever united strong. For together we belong, united. Hail Caesar, we bid you a day. We declare we are here to stay. Let us bow now to make our amends. Shake our hands and let us be friends. And we stand here with pride, man to man, side by side, and forever we will be strong. For together we belong, united.
We can be grateful things have been so that with brothers together, Pompey will surely be sorted.
I hear Cleopatra is quite the cat. When Antony met her, he met his match. She sailed along beside us in her barge, accompanied by a royal entourage. The more dark sight I've ever seen the day when Antony first met his queen.
And now with Octavia, he must leave her completely.
Away from Cleopatra, he must go bittersweetly. Never, he will not go, fills me with anxiety. Age cannot wait for her, nor custom still her infinite charity.
And his throne a gleaming,
Let it be attested. Sarah, I hear you wish you were back in Egypt.
I wish that I had never left and that you'd never come to Egypt.
Tell Antony why, if you can.
It is but a feeling, but return, my good man.
Can you predict which one of us will be the winner in the end? Caesar or me?
Well, if you want to know the truth, I have to say that Caesar will destroy you if you stay. Your angel is noble, courageous, unmatched. When Caesar is absent, but here comes the catch. When Caesar is around, your angel is weak. Make space for him or expect a losing streak.
Together we can never be at peace. My only pleasure now lies in the east.
Egypt. Cleopatra amuses herself with her servants, but she is melancholy with her longing for Antony.
Just play the music. That's the only food I need while I'm in this lovesick mood. Let's have a game of billiards, Charmian.
It's our best friend, Martin.
Oh, news from Italy. Cram your good news into my ears. It feels like months since I last heard from him, if not years.
I bring you news, though good it may not be. Maybe Antony's dead in actuality.
Be quiet, Morgan, and listen to the report.
Messenger, tell us quick. Don't go on with sport. Is Antony well? Can my queen breathe calmly? Hurry up, girl. Give the news to us bluntly.
Octavia and Antony are wed.
You wretched girl, you'll die for what you've said.
No! Don't stop the messenger. She's not to blame.
I'm getting out of here. This queen's insane.
On one condition, you may return home. You must observe Octavia from Rome. Then quickly bring me her description back. Now get me to bed. I'm having an attack.
Before waging war, Pompey and the triumvirs hold a meeting aboard Pompey's ship.
Pompey tells men that he's fighting to avenge his father, who was defeated by Julius Caesar and killed.
Antony warns Pompey that despite his strength at sea, the triumvir's army will undoubtedly win any battle.
Come, Caesar, Antony, Cleopatra. We have important matters to discuss.
Pompey, you cannot frighten us with your navy. Whilst you are strong, our numbers clearly trump you.
Yes, on land I have no number, it's true.
What do you think of our offer? What's your view?
I have considered your offer night and day. I must clear the seas and go away. You'll give me Sardinia and Sicily, and I'll stop the plunder at sea. For this, my soldiers will be in line.
With your acceptance, we will disarm.
Then I accept. Draw the contract, then I'll sign.
Fantastic news, Pumpy. And here we draw the line.
Aboard my ship, we're drinking with our fill.
Already I'm beginning to feel quite ill.
How now, sir? How'd you like to be king of the world?
Menace, what do you mean? Is your great man curled?
He means just what he says. Listen once again.
We may be poor. We may not have the brains of 10. But listen here, the world, it could be yours.
These men are drunk and aren't forgetting about wars.
3 world leaders, flatter above your bow. Why don't you let me go cut their throats?
You should have done this without asking me. If I agree, over the
The deal is done, and now we can be friends.
I asked all about the stories.
Egypt. The messengers return to report on Antony's bride, Octavia.
Well, tell me quick. What gossip have you brought?
We have produced a full and detailed report.
Did you see her when you were in Rome? Was he with her or was she alone? Tell me, how did she walk fast or slow? And her voice wasn't high, wasn't low. Was her face long and narrow around? And her hair wasn't fair, wasn't brown? Was she young or was she more mature? Tell me all you recall, tell me more. Yes, we saw her in Rome. No, she wasn't alone, she was with him. May the gods forgive him. And her face, it was pleasantly round, and her hair was a mid-shade of brown. She was neither so young nor mature. That is all that we saw, we are sure there's no more. That is all we recall, that we saw no more.
Athens. Antony complains to Octavia that since departing Rome, Caesar has not only waged war against Pompey, but has also belittled him in public.
Octavia, your brother's making war on our ally Pompey. And what's more, he's criticizing me behind my back. You can't defend this and provoke an attack.
Oh, dear husband, don't believe everything you hear, and if you must believe it, let it not negate your cheer. For nobody could be more miserable than I.
If I lose my reputation, my honor will too fly. You, my negotiator, go back to Rome and stop this destruction of our home.
My head is permanently in a spin. This is a situation I cannot win. My husband or my brother, I must choose. What would you do if you were in my shoes?
Bless my Lord, my husband, I pray. You are safe when you are away. Bless my brother, I bid you goodbye.
Athens. Caesar has defeated Pompey's army, killing Pompey.
After making use of Lepidus' force, Caesar killed Lepidus too.
What is the latest situation, friend? We'll all destroy each other in the end.
Well, Lepidus and Pompey are both dead. Caesar's left the power over his head.
The world will be devoured by two jaws, Antony and Caesar. They'll take no even course. They'll battle to the death to have it all. How is Antony taking news of this falling?
He's in the garden kicking leaves of rage. His navy is prepared and bloodshed they will rage. They will soon depart to Italy. I fear this war will get the better of me.
Rome. Caesar tells his followers that Antony has gone to Egypt to sit alongside Cleopatra as her king.
Caesar hopes that when the lands are divided, that Antony will give him other kingdoms that he has conquered.
Now Antony reclines, or so I am told, with Cleopatra on a throne of gold. For what I've seized in the wars, I'll share. I'm certain Antony will give me what's fair.
Sir, Antony will never agree to those terms.
You must not meet his demand or perform any portion of your life or anything other.
Greetings, brother.
Octavia, why have you come alone? Your husband should escort you, but he's flown!
My good lord, I wasn't forced into this trip. When I heard of your plans, I felt my heart rip. I begged him to let me visit you, and he obliged. I came here, I did, and with passionate strides.
And where is he now, this kindly gentleman, if he is such a thing, if he was genuine?
Mark Antony's in Athens, I've heard.
He's going back to Cleopatra, mark my word. You have been deceived, he's handed his empire over. And though you are a pushover, you're welcome here in my love and favor. Antony's the devil, but my love shall not waver.
Oh, brother, my heart is surely broken by this. It feels like I'm falling into the abyss.
Acting Greece. Cleopatra plans to go into battle against Caesar alongside Antony.
Those Romans are a disapproving lot. If they don't like our conduct, they can rot.
Come, Candidus, I plan to fight at sea. Caesar's never gonna conquer me.
Of course we'll fight them at sea. Why not?
I'd strongly recommend that you do not.
I have 60 ships prepared to go.
Our rotting ships are heavier and slow.
We're soldiers used to fight on land. That's what we had originally planned.
Antony, we'll divide our army in two and risk losing the battle we can surely repeal. We fight at sea, it's as simple as that. When we reach Actium, on land we attack.
It's all over.
Yeah.
Mark Antony's not trained to fight at sea. Except he's so vivid and makes it so easy.
awfully cool, and Antony said afterwards, the fool.
I saw this too, and he couldn't sleep. He's followed her to his own defeat.
He's been worried about love and lost the spirit. They'll not respect him now I hear it. I can't support those cowards anymore. I'm going off to fight Caesar's war.
I'll stay with Antony. I won't desert him. His confidence has been too badly hurt. Though the odds are against him, he needs friends around him, not leaving him.
Crazy fool, what made you flee? I never thought that you would follow me.
Hark the lands when we tread no more upon it. It is a shame to bury friends, friends come hither. I am so weighted in the world that I have lost my way forever. I have a ship laden with gold. Take that, divided. Fly, and make your peace with Caesar. Friends be gone. Fly on me. Friends be gone. Fly on me. Friends be gone. I have fled myself, but I have instructed cowards to run and show their shoulders. Friends be gone. I have myself ridden off upon a horse which has no need of you. Leave me while I do pray on the throne. Pray you now, may do so. I have got command, therefore I pray you, I will see you by and by. Friends be gone. Fly on me. Friends be gone. Fly on me. Friends be gone.
Egypt, Cleopatra's palace. Cleopatra and Anabaris talk about the recent battle.
I feel terrible about the fact that I flew. Anabaris, what are we going to do?
Think about our situation, then die.
But who's at fault, Antony or I?
The fault is with Antony and not with you. He chose desire over reason. That much is true.
A servant of Caesar brings the information. Keep calm, mistress, and avoid mortification.
This is for your ears only.
There are only friends here. Speak confidently.
So be it. The message Caesar sends is clear. Do not let your situation fill you with fear.
Well, what deal is Caesar offering me then? He must know he holds the power of all men.
It would be wise if you left Antony.
Tell Caesar I'm tempted to agree, and through his deputy, I kiss his conquering hand and accept the fate of the Egyptian lands.
Promising favors? By Jove, who are you? Mark Antony, I am Phidias, sent here with news. Give Phidias the beating of his life. No! And you, Cleopatra, are a cheating wife. I gave up my family in Rome for you, and you thank me by colluding with servants too?
Oh, I was such a fool to betray you, my dear. I followed a strength that was controlled by fear. You must return to Alexandria and fight him there.
I'll kill anyone my way, not a soldier will be spared. But before that, one more night of celebrations. Call my followers. We party with no limitations.
That does it. Antony has lost my trust. It breaks my heart to leave him, but I must. When courage destroys reason, all is lost. He's going to regret this at a dreadful cost.
Caesar is encamped near the Egyptian capital of Alexandria and receives Antony's challenge of war.
He takes advantage of Antony's rage and prepares his new army, which is swelled by deserters from enemy troops.
He intends to end it with Antony for good.
He whipped Phidias. Now he will pay. Get ready to attack right away. I'll call your troops, your wretched men. This time we'll meet Mark Antony at land. Tell them it will be the last battle we fight. We attack and capture with all our might.
Deserting him was my biggest mistake. I feel so guilty that my heart will break.
come to you in slumber. Let not the message roll with thunder. Tomorrow the battle will show your weakness, and Caesar will rule you in completeness.
Your army is fragile, your ships are broken. You cannot triumph, hear what we have spoken.
Or maybe you'll win, but you'll bow down in shame, or your boats will sink, or go up in flames.
Of this and other prophecies we will not share, but take this warning, this fearful nightmare, and let it rock your conscience and your soul, and give opportunity for damage control.
Caesar's powers, but your Antony's none, will trap you in his grip, and leave you with no one. Run away, Egypt, and save your lands. Don't end your days in another's hands.
If it's Antony's love that holds you dear, you must not stop Caesar in his reign of fear.
Save your lands, Egypt, and the land you adore, or lose everything you've ever cared for.
Alexandria, the second battle. Antony realizes that Caesar means to attack him by sea and declares himself ready.
Watching from ahead of Antony, see the Egyptian fleet, betray him, and join Caesar. All is
This treacherous Egyptian has betrayed me. My fleet has surrendered to the enemy. Oh, Egypt, see the damage you've done. My last step will be revenge. She cannot run. Fortune and Antony, hardy forever. Those men who followed me, they will never feel honored with Caesar. You sorceress!
My lord, why do you show such distress?
If you wish to live, you better get out of here. You sold me to Caesar when I believed you sincere. For this, so many died. What have you done?
Quick, Antony will kill me. I must run.
To lock ourselves inside a burial tomb, hang him with a dusty glue, while Marty knows Anthony you're dead, and Jewel will pour back on you inside.
Tell him the last word I spoke was Antony. And make sure you say it pathetically.
She's deceived me. I'll make sure she dies.
She's dead already. In her tomb she lies. What you wanted is not yours. The queen is dead. But listen carefully to the final words she said. Antony, most noble Antony, split between heart and tongue. She gave her life for your name. Her song is sung.
Dead? She's dead. I'll catch her and weep for forgiveness in our eternal sleep. The light of my life has gone out. I'll stop there. My life without her would be torture. I must overtake her in death, but I need for you, Philo, to do the fatal deed.
My lord, my sword is yours, but done for you.
Brave Philo has killed himself. Now I must too. I failed. My wretched life is plagued with disaster. If only I could make the end come faster. Guardian, draw your dagger and give me the blows to halt this stark reality.
Careful, Antony. Cleopatra sent you this.
Sends? Something surely is amiss. She's dead. When did she send you?
No, sir. She's locked away but sends her news.
She had a premonition of what happened here, a prophecy, a prediction, an awful fear. She knew you'd think she joined in powers of Caesar, but let that fear not devour your mind. It will never be true. Her loyalty lies with Egypt and with you.
'Tis right, fearing that your race would bloom, she locked herself inside your tomb. But when she sent false news of her death, this too, she feared won't take her breath.
I fear you've come with this news too late. We'll take him to her, but his death is fate.
From her monument, Cleopatra declares that she will never leave her hiding place, as she fears that she'll be captured by Caesar and paraded through the streets as a war criminal.
Seeing Antony down below her, she asks for him to be brought up to her, where he dies in her arms.
Of many thousand kisses.
life has been extinguished, and to Caesar my power I must relinquish. I will take no less than a kingdom, and seize conquered Egypt for my son. If he gives me what is rightfully mine, I'll bow to Caesar. It will all be fine.
Stand up. A queen should never bow to me. You have my very deepest sympathy. And now, I really want us to be friends. That's not entirely what Caesar intends. He's going to force you to leave your home, and with your children, you'll be sent to Rome.
There will all be puppets put on show.
The gods forbid, there's no way they'll go.
I won't eat, I won't drink, I won't speak. I'd rather die in the Nile than in Caesar's clique. Take me to Rome, he says. I'll rot in a trench, then succumb to Caesar in his cruel wrench.
Here comes the fellow bringing words us up.
He's bringing me my liberty as well. Iris, Charmian, quickly get me dressed. Then, when I meet my man, I'll look my best. There's nothing of the weak woman left in me. I'm as strong as marble, and to die it must be.
My lady, where can I for today?
Do you have the snake that takes pain away? That kills but does not hurt its mistress? Its poison is tasteless, and it leaves you listless.
I have the as pure, my queen.
Leave me now. Let this sight not be seen. I am dying, Egypt dying. Antony, your queen will now join you most valiantly.
A pair more famous there will never be than Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Lift up a bed as gently as you can. The Queen of Egypt's going to meet her man. That's the end.
That was absolutely fantastic. Well done to every single one of our performers. We have acted, sung, danced, the full range. You've done absolutely fantastic. We're very proud of yourselves because we are very proud of them. Could we give them all another round of applause? To point out how ambitious we've been, or the performing arts team have been, in choosing this as our performance after a break of so long.